What's going on, guys? It's SJHSports and welcome your faces back to a brand new video. This is episode number 75 of our Youth Academy Regen series with Cambridge United. If it is your first time around these parts, then you guys know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, ding dong the notification bell if you are into FIFA 18 career mode content. These videos go up daily. Now, whilst I've done that introduction, daily isn't actually happening for us at the moment because I have had problems with my internet connection over the last few days and it's a struggle to try and get videos up. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some bulk recordings at home. I'm going to render them out at home, edit them and render them out at home and stuff, and then I'm going to put them onto a portable hard drive and take them to my parents' house to actually try and get them uploaded for you guys. So daily uploads may not happen, it just depends on when I can get to my mums and stuff and use their internet, because the provider that I'm with, I'm not going to mention anything about the provider, but some of you on Twitter will know that I'm just aren't happy with the service. Now, I'm due to get new internet around the 29th of December. I need to get in contact with the new provider and hopefully try and push that forward if I can, but the chances of that happening are going to be very, very slim. So let's just get on with today's episode then. I can only apologise from now, but the more important thing is that we start off the new year with a bang, because I'm hoping 2019 is going to be a great year for us on the channel. So let's get on with today's episode. Let's go into the squad hub and let's go and do a squad report then, because it is episode 75. We do these. We've been in the Premier League now. I think we're in not far off January if I remember rightly. So Cassidy is a 76, gone up by 2. Mitchell is a 71, gone up by 1. We've got Naranski at 82, gone up by 1. Duffy out on loan at Bolton Wanderers, 69, gone up by 3. Castell is a 69, gone up by 2. Morello is a 72, gone up by 2. Iverson, 63, gone up by 2. Tremblay, 72, gone up by 3. Teddy, 77, gone up by 1. Davies, 72, gone up by 2. Greco is a 66, gone up by 1. Boyanov, it remains at a 66. Toby Turner, 75, gone up by 1. Gurkan, 52, gone up by 4. Tripolo, 60, gone up by 2. Svensson, 62, gone up by 2. Bennett, 78, gone up by 2. Josh Tomai is a 64, gone up by 3. Skovgard, 72, gone up by 3. Archie White, 76, gone up by 2. Callum Jackson is a 68, gone up by 2. He is currently out on loan. Wouters, currently injured, 73, gone up by 2. Naka, 81. DeFrenze, 67, gone up by 3. Toby Morgan is a 61, gone up by 3. Paraz, 78, gone up by 2. Cameron Morris, 67, gone up by 2. Ferreira is a 74, gone up by 1. Bradley Green, 70, gone up by 2. Alhan is a 69, gone up by 4. Graf, 70, gone up by 1. Gauvier, 70, gone up by 3. Van Leeuwen, 76, gone up by 1. Jerry O'Donnell, 61, gone up by 2. Aidan Carter still on loan at Sunderland. Form is bad, 76, gone up by 2. Barry Berry, 68, gone up by 2. Harrison Martin is a 73. Sam Hughes, 62, gone up by 3. Popescu, 64, gone up by 5. Pons, 79, gone up by 1. Cortez, 71, gone up by 1. And that is our final player on this squad report. So George Brown then is wanting to cancel his youth contract as he thinks he's ready to be called up to the first team. Let's go ahead and take a look at George Brown. So George Brown is a left back. He's a 63 overall, potential of 80 to an 86. Ooh, we're a bit light on the defending sort of places. Castell can play left back. We do have Duffy as well. We also have Iverson. I'm actually, do you know what? I'm going to promote him to the senior team for now. Give him a chance to shine and see what comes of him. We'll reevaluate him in like 12 months' time or something like that. So let's take a quick look then at Brown's mental and physical comparison stats then. He's got decent aggression at 66, good agility, acceleration on the 60, reactions is 50, which could do a bit of work, especially in the defending areas that he is. Strength is only 59 as well. Anything here, let's look at his slide tackle. Oh, his slide tackle is 72, his stand tackle is 65. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. He has 4-star weak foot. God, I can't actually read. 2-star skill moves, high attacking work rate, and medium defensive work rates. Maybe he'd be better in a left wing position, maybe, but we don't really need anybody for that position. Specialities and traits, we don't have any on there. So the first game of the episode, then, we take the trip to the Hawthorns to take on West Bromwich Albion. Cassidy is in goal, Morello, Tremblay, Teddy, Davis, the usual back four. Parras in the CDM position, White and Ferreira on the wings. Martin has a new role, he's playing Cam, Popescu and Frank van Leeuwen up front. Let's go. So it is us that get this game underway. Popescu will start us, and just double checking everything's actually recording, so I have problems with recording issues over the last few days as well. Ball play 4, that's a lovely ball through, and there's a man free at the back post, and oh, they've hit the bar, we've not got it properly clear, and Cassidy is there. Teddy's clearance was a little bit very unusual. He should have really just pumped it long up the pitch, and we're giving ball away very early on, and West Brom on the front foot. Cassidy's forced into making a save. A very nervous start for us. Come on lads, what's going on? Let's sort it out. Lady towards Popescu, we'll play it back towards Parras. He'll go to the right back position, Morello. Now here is Parras. Ball up towards Van Leeuwen. Ferreira's got a bit of space. Van Leeuwen's found him, and here is Ferreira. Oh, we've seen him score from that position before. His shot wasn't powerful enough to beat the goalkeeper, who did get a hand on it. The West Brom man was there to hack it off the line, and we're looking to try and build on that, as well as Parras picks up the ball and he gives it away with an awful ball. But just hold on to the ball for us. Plays it towards Martin. Martin around the corner. Van Leeuwen looking a bit trickery. Van Leeuwen on the turn, and he smashes it into the back of the net with a wonderful finish. And it's Van Leeuwen, the top goal scorer in the Premier League, gets us off and running in this game in the 27th minute. Great bit of play by the Cambridge lads. The front three linking up really, really well together. It's Van Leeuwen who has smashed it past the goalkeeper into the back of the net. A lovely bit of play. Popescu was very patient with the ball, played into Martin, and great feet by Van Leeuwen, and he works the space really well. And what about that for a finish? Frank Van Leeuwen has got us into a 1-0 lead. A great effort, lads. Here is Martin, looking to bring the ball forward. He's done well, slides it forward towards Popescu. He looks to line up his shot. Oh, and it just goes over the bar. A great effort by Popescu, looking to add to his tally in the Premier League already. Great play by Martin. And Popescu knew when to close him down, and he was worthy of a shot. And the goalkeeper was stranded. It wasn't far over that crossbar. Martin to win the header. Van Leeuwen well held up now. Popescu up towards Van Leeuwen, back towards Martin. Martin on the shot, deflected, and it goes over the bar and behind for a corner kick. Great play by the front three as well. Lovely stuff. Martin very unlucky. Did hit the arse of the West Brom player, went over the bar. Ball play forward, here come. Oh no, Teddy, what you done, mate? Jesus Christ. Oh, West Brom have equalised. What an awful goal to concede. We're normally a lot better defensively than that. It just seemed way too easy. And West Brom have actually got themselves back on level terms not long before the half-time whistle neither. 3 minutes or so of that. I can't believe that. It was awful. Why didn't Teddy just... What was he doing? And Cassidy had no chance. 6 yards out. He slots it past him. And West Brom are 1-1. West Brom looking to play it through to the channel. Tremblay's got some work to do. Ball's placed to the back post. Davis also got work to do. His header's not fully clear. Nagy shot comes in. Good block by, I think it was Teddy. But West Brom still have possession of the ball in and around our penalty area. White does well to go close them down, but he doesn't come away with the ball. Sars does well for West Brom. Can he swing a ball into the box? White is going to try and prevent him. Right underneath Cassidy, comes and claims, takes the pressure off us, and there goes the half-time whistle. It's 1-1 at the break. We need to be a little bit more disciplined at the back, not fall asleep like we did. Let West Brom get back in level terms. West Brom have got the upper ascendancy in this tie so far. As the ball slides through, it's a lovely ball chance, and West Brom do take the lead. It's a lovely, well-worked goal. And West Bromwich Albion have gone in front from coming from behind. They now lead the game by 2 goals to 1. A great bit of play. They had the ascendancy. They did really well. And it's just too easy for our defence again. Cassidy beat for the 2nd time in the game. And West Brom now have got a goal cushion. It's 2-1. Morello up towards Alpano. Just come on as the sub. Replaced White. Now Popescu loves to feed Martin. Martin has seen Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen to equalise. Oh, it's a poor shot. At least it made the goalkeeper work. It's cleared back into the box. And we should be on level terms. And Van Leeuwen scoring goals for fun in the Premier League. Wasn't able to add to his tally then when he should have done. Martin round the corner towards Popescu. He drops deep. He'll late towards Morello. Morello wants to go back towards Popescu. Popescu's taking it past the defender. Popescu in the area. Popescu. Oh, he blasts it over the bar. Or did the goalkeeper save it? I did try a low-driven shot then. Caught out on that left-hand side. We can go beat Man City, but we can go and play away at West Brom and get beat. These are the games that we should be winning. But here is Popescu then. Oh, he's turned his man really well. Popescu for the equaliser. He got a little bit excited and he heads it. He blasts it over the bar. Needs to be a little bit more controlled with the finishing there. Courtson, has he got the ability to beat his marker? He hasn't. Still done well. He's strong, good play now. Alfhan then up towards Teddy, laid off. Here is Ponce inside the area, short. Oh, he's gone in straight into the goalkeeper. And we're fast approaching the end of this game. We're into the 89th minute now. Tremble needs to win this header. He has done. We're ultra attacking. Alfhan. Ball up towards Pons. Up towards Popescu. He'll hold it off well in towards Pons for an equaliser. Good save by the keeper. Martin, will he get there? Heads it back across. It's Teddy. Get in. Well played, Martin. We was knocking on that door as added time goes up for 2 minutes and we have equalised in the last minute of the game, and it's from a very, very unlikely source. It was Teddy. His header was too powerful for the goalkeeper to keep out. Pons should have really done better with that. It was a decent save and it's a lovely header by Martin. What a great assist that is. And Teddy is there to head home and to put us back on level terms just before the final whistle. The goalkeeper, well, he should have done better. But we're not bothered about that. We are going to pick up a point now, which was probably looking like it was going to be a defeat. Well done, Teddy. First league goal in the Premier League as well. Well, there goes a full-time whistle. It is a point apiece for West Brom and Cambridge United. It was a lucky scare. The West Brom fans are probably disappointed how their side conceded in the last minute of the game. But that's a sign of a good side for us. We don't give up. We don't say never die attitude. And it's 2-2 the final result. So it is the 1st of January then, and look at this, Manchester City have come in for us. They want us to be manager. That says something about our managerial career. Unfortunately, Man City, your £65 per week is not enough to convince me to go and join your club, so we will actually reject this offer from Man City. And also, we have got players returning from loan. Aiden Carter has returned from Sunderland. That is good news. I'm excited to see how he does when he returns back. We also have Anton Tripolo has now left the club. He has joined Wigan, which is great news, and an information there to let us know that the transfer window is now open. So Doncaster have shown interest in purchasing Barry Berry for a fee of £1.5 million. Let's take a look at his value. His value is worth a little bit more, so we're going to actually delegate that. We will we'll start the offer. We'll start it off at say 1.7 and don't sell him for anything less than 1.6. Aston Villa have shown interest in purchasing Harrison Martin for a fee of £12.9 million. Wow. Aston Villa, it's quite a nice offer. It is with regret that I'm going to say you are rejected. So the next game of the episode then, we take the trips to the Emirates to take on Arsenal. A few changes in the side, we just need to freshen it up. It is a new midfield as well. Cassidy is in goal. Morello keeps his place at right back. Toby Turner comes back after suspension. Teddy alongside him. Castell is on the length. Davis isn't fully fit, so he drops to the bench. Naka comes back in to replace Parras. Bennett and Courts on the wings. Graf comes in at cam. Pons and Van Leeuwen up front. Martin and Carter are on the bench. Expect them to feature in this game. Let's go. Here is Pons, laid off towards Naka. He finds Teddy. He'll play it out to the left-hand side. Courts. We're on the road again, 2 away games, which is a bit disappointing. Graf with the ball around the corner, and here is Bennett with a chance. Ooh, just gone over the bar. 4 minutes into the game, we've worked a real good opportunity. Then great ball by Pons, and Bennett decided to hit it first time across the keeper, and it just wasn't far wide of the mark. Here's Welbeck. Turner's been out of position. Here comes Teddy comes away with the ball, and he can bring it forward for us. He'll lay it off towards Courts. A lovely ball up towards Van Leeuwen. As Van Leeuwen got in his locker, Graf to his right. He finds him. Graf laid off towards Pons. Pons back towards Graf. Graf then round the corner to Courts. Oh, what a great finish. A great display of football. Ingenious by us then. We worked it really well. And that finish by Courts is a lovely one, tucked into that bottom left-hand corner of the goal. The goalkeeper for Arsenal had absolutely no chance. 13 minutes into the game, and we are already 1-0 up with a lovely bit of play. Graf involved, Ponce involved, and Courts cutting in from the left-hand side with a wonderful finish with the inside of his right boot around the goalkeeper into the back of the net. Great execution. It's 1-0. Castell up towards Graf. We've got space here to build. Naka can bring the ball forward. Then he's got Bennett to his right. Ponce is making the run ahead of him. Now here is Ponce. He does receive the ball. He'll hold it up well. Now Naka slid through. Here is Van Leeuwen running with the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a great save by Leno. A lovely save by him. And we were so close from doubling our lead then. Great bit of football again. We've opened up Arsenal with ease. A lovely save by the Arsenal goalkeeper. Corner kick then, which Naka will take to the near post, headed out. It was a poor one. Teddy will stop Danny Welbeck from trying to hit us on the break. It comes out towards Morello. He can strike one from distance. Oh, it's gone all the way through, and it's come back off the post. I don't think the goalkeeper saw it till very late, and it was the post that came to Arsenal's rescue. Here is Naka, laid off to Graf, around the corner to Van Leeuwen, up towards Pons. Pons then back towards Naka. We're playing some lovely stuff again. Morello, Bennett's ahead of him. Is Bennett onside? The flag has stayed down. Bennett can swing it in. Home comes Pons arriving, headed away by Arsenal. Naka will keep it. Now here is Graf. He's looking to turn his man. He's done well. Leads it towards Courts. Gets the ball back from him, and Graf advances forward. And it's a lovely save by Leno. Again, Leno is keeping Arsenal in this game so far. Great bit of display by the Cambridge lads out there. Everybody on the same page. It did take a deflection as well on its way through, and the goalkeeper Leno was equal to it. Here's Bellarabi for Arsenal. Ball played forward up towards Alexis Sanchez. Laid off back, and now here is Danny Welbeck. There's a man to the right side. It's Bellerin. Always skip past Courts. Bellerin to the byline. Cuts it back, and Castell arrives from absolutely nowhere to get in with a vital interception. Great bit of defending by Castell. Well, there goes the half-time whistle. A great display from the Cambridge lads in that first half resulted Arsenal in not making many chances at all. We have definitely had the upper in the first half thanks to Courts' earlier goal. It's 1-0 at the break. Oh, Toby Turner missed time his challenges. Bellarabi 1-1 with Cassidy. Great save by Cassidy. A wonderful save. I thought for a second then it was going to creep in. Oh, it was a wonderful save by Cassidy. Arsenal's first proper real chance of the game as we change our front two. Martin coming on for Pons and Van Leeuwen. Carter also there as well to replace him. Still handing it up towards Yerai, whatever you're bloody well called. Arsenal still going forward in towards Gabriel. Ball played forward to Bellarabi, and it's laid off. Bennett comes in as well with a challenge. Bellarabi still got it short. Easy for Cassidy. Bennett in towards Carter. Carter seeing the run of Graf. Here he is. Graf lane goes back towards Aiden Carter. Carter inside the area has a dig, and it goes just over the bar. Not a bad effort. It did actually hit the crossbar as well on its way over, and we nearly wrapped up the 3 points then as we approached the last 10 minutes of the game. Llorente coming on for Arsenal to add in minutes. Castell struggling to get towards his marker. Here come Arsenal. Get rid of it, lads. Castell, the ball's played in. It's over Toby Turner's head. Oh my God, Cassidy. What the hell, man? That was some dodgy EA stuff, was that. That was terrible. And Cassidy does finally make the save. And there goes the full-time whistle with his 3 points on the road once again for the Cambridge United boys. We have beaten Arsenal at the Emirates by 1-0 thanks to that lovely finish by Courts in the first half. It's finished Arsenal 0, Cambridge United 1. So the first bit of transfer news then for us in this window is a massive offer from Watford, who are showing interest in purchasing Mikel Naranski for a fee of £24.8 million. That is an amazing amount of money. I can't remember what we actually paid for him. I think it was a lot lower than that. Let's see if we can negotiate though, because our advisor, or our assistant rather I should say, says that we can get up to £34.9 million for him. So we're going to actually go and negotiate this. We're going to go into the negotiations ourselves and see what we can actually get for Naranski, because Cassidy is our number one, and unfortunately it hasn't worked out for Naranski. His current value is £20.5 million. So we're going to propose a new transfer fee. Let's edit this. Let's see if we can push for £32 million for him. We'll submit the offer now and see what Watford have to say regarding that. That is more than what they're prepared to offer. Will he settle for £29.3 million? They're also willing to give us a 5% out of Naranski's future sale value to compensate the investment. Again, I am actually going to counter that. We're going to go and propose a new transfer fee. We'll try and bump it up to £31 million. I'm not happy with an add-on fee because he does have a trait where he's a one-club player. Since he's been in the game, this is the second club that he's with us. So I think going to Watford will be his third. So he's moved around the block quite a few times. See what they have to say. £31 million is the price tag that we've set, and they have actually matched it, and we have themselves a deal. So Naranski now, it's all in your court now to actually go ahead and negotiate with Watford. Doncaster Rovers representatives have agreed to pay 1.6 for Barry Berry. We can find the details in the folder. Unfortunately, Barry Berry's time at Cambridge will come to an end. I think that's a decent fee for a player that just isn't going to feature in our first team. Next game of the episode then, we will take on Leeds United in the FA Cup. We have brought the reserves team to the fray. We do see a debut as well for Brown, who is the left back that we've just recently promoted in this episode, so see what he is like. So we've got Mitchell in goal, Castell, Tremblay, Iverson, Brown, our back four, De Frenzy and Morgan in the CDM position, Skovgaard on the right, Morris on the left, Alfhan and Graf up front. Let's go. So it is a bit foggy here in Cambridge for today's FA Cup, and we do play Leeds United, a side that is very close to my heart in real life. And we've faced Leeds a few times in the Cup. They have come across us and beaten us a few times as well. It's just, I think it's good to get actual decent players game time in here that haven't featured, that are definitely on the fringes. The likes of Skovgaard, Morgan's looking pretty decent as well, De Frenzy's looking good also, so it's a good sort of second team that we can actually play, and against the side that Leeds United are in the Championship, it's just good to give some of these players some game time and to see what these players are about and see what they can do, see if they can push on to the first team. As well, looking to build the first attack of the game as Graf is inside the penalty area. He cuts inside, does really well. He looks to have a shot, will he? And he does, and he gets it horribly wrong, and it goes past Vidval and the far post. It's a decent effort by Graf. He couldn't wrap his foot around the ball. Cook did really well to get into that position. Here is Morgan, ball played up towards Graf. Graf will just hold on to the ball, will shrug off Ronald Vieira, he'll stab it forward looking for De Frenzy. Skovgaard's made the run, and that's a lovely ball. Skovgaard looking at cut inside, he'll lay it forward looking for Alfhan, he'll lay it off as well, and no one's going to try and put it in the back of the net for us. Don't know why Skovgaard didn't shoot, I don't know why we didn't shoot with Skovgaard, to be quite perfectly honest with you. Kasri back towards Tyler Denton. Denton then will play it to Ronaldo Vieira, ball laid inside towards Chibiki, shot goes wide of the mark. Up towards Skovgaard, laid in towards Graf. We're just keeping hold of the ball. We're doing everything right in this game so far. We've just not really had much chance of an attack as Alfhan will play it towards Morgan. He'll let out towards Morris. He'll keep the ball close to his feet. He's had to go back. And that's a good bit of play by Morris. And now here is Graf. That's a lovely ball through. And here is Skovgaard. Oh, he rattles the post at the far post. A lovely effort by Skovgaard. Great football by Cambridge. And Leeds United survive. And they're looking to build an attack themselves with Chibiki down the left-hand side. It's Castell who is trying to catch up with him. He's struggling to get across. Chibiki will try and lay it forward. And Tremblay does really well to intercept the ball. Castell, and he's got no real options. So he'll have to hold the cut back. Hold it up well. Now with De Frenzy coming forward. Laid up towards Alfhan, towards Graf. Graf laid it forward and it's Castell bombing forward. And that is our right back. And you can see why he is a right back with finishing like that. That was an awful finish. Great ball by Graf again. We're getting a bit of joy down Leeds United's left-hand side. Just unable to capitalise. And it's another chance that goes begging for us. Well, there goes a half-time whistle. Not much to separate these two sides in that opening 45 minutes of the game. At the break, it is 0-0. Here is De Frenzy. Ball play forward towards Graf. Graf then round towards Skovgaard. Skovgaard going forward. Skovgaard going forward. Oh, my Lord. It's been absolutely murdered by Calvin Phillips. And surely that's going to be the first booking of the game. Towards Alfhan. Alfhan does well. We'll find Hughes on as a substitute. Sam Hughes going forward. Sam Hughes then looking to have a dig. Oh, it's a good effort. And it goes just over the bar. Leeds defenders backed off from Sam Hughes. Got a bit of pace about him as this young lad has his shot. And he wasn't. Yeah, it was quite wide to the mark, to be fair. Well done by Green, great play by him. Still Bradley Green going, still Green's going, and still Green's going into the area. Now he goes and he gets his shot horribly wrong. And we've just not got our shooting boots on today. Morgan, here is De Frenzy up towards Green. Bradley Green going forward, then on the fringes of the Legion of the Cambridge United first team. Now Morgan. Here is Sam Hughes. Hughes then, what's he got in his locker? Lovely ball through, and here is Alfhan inside the area. Is it 1-0? It is. It's a lovely bit of football by the reserves that put us 1-0 in front with literally 6 minutes left of the game. A wonderful finish by Alfhan. He's been very quiet in this game. He's done things, he hasn't really had much of the ball, to be fair. And when the ball came to him on that occasion, he's there to tuck it home. A lovely ball through to him, and he had a lot of work still to do. Does beat Vivald, and he puts us 1-0 up. The last thing we wanted was a replay in this tie. Hopefully things do not go that way for us, because I just don't want to replay it. I just don't like the FA Cup and replays. It's 1-0 to Cambridge United. One ball followed by Leeds. We've got height in our centre-back positions. Tremblay will win it. Morgan wins it as well. He will find Green. 89th minute. Green then Takes it past Ronaldo Vieira. Vieira's got a bit of strength about him, but Green holds him off well. Plays it inside. It took a deflection, but we've still regained possession. What's what we need? Hughes. Love the ball. Alhan. We're just keeping hold of the ball really well here. Here is Morgan. Bennett's peeled away to his right. Bennett then into the area. Bennett will put the ball in, and it's Hughes, and it should be 2, and it is. He gets it at the second attempt. And we have secured our place in the next round of the FA Cup. It's Sam Hughes who comes on as a substitute. Very unfortunate not to score with his first effort. Gets it at the second attempt. Makes no mistake. It's 2-0 now. And that is game, set and match. Great play by Bennett. Lovely ball into the box. Hughes should have done better with his first attempt. He got the look that he needed to get the second chance. And he's banged it into the back of the net. It's 2-0. Well, there goes the full-time whistle. It is a victory for Cambridge United. We have defeated Leeds United in the FA Cup by 2-0. So we end the episode with some fantastic news. The medical staff have cleared Wouters to return from injury so he can rejoin the first team squad training sessions. It's important that we don't rush Wouters back because the squad have been doing fantastically well without him. That is certainly going to strengthen us. It's going to feel like another signing is that, especially when we are in January. Unfortunately, he did get injured for 3 months, but he is back. He's on the recovery, and he will definitely be featuring very, very shortly for us. So boys, and this episode is coming to an end. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. As you can see, we're 18 games left of the Premier League campaign, and we are in a very, very good position. We are second in the Premier League table. Man City are starting to run away with it. We did beat them, so we did gain points there. Chelsea and Spurs make up the rest of the top 4. Liverpool in 5th. The pleasing thing for us, we're on 36, and Leicester City, who are in 6th, are on 31, so there's a bit of a gap starting to develop there. Down at the bottom of the table, it is, of course, Sunderland that are rock bottom, followed by West Ham and Watford. Everton are in 17th place. I don't really think there is any more sort of surprises. Arsenal's league position, well, they're in 8th place. I don't exactly know how good Arsenal are on this game. But Man City, Cambridge, Chelsea, Spurs are your top 4 at current. So thank you so much for watching, boys. If you have enjoyed this video, then please give the video a like, and I will see you on another video. And goodbye.